Good evening and welcome. We're glad you're with us as we take a look at the core values that define the very soul of the Republican Party. In a time of such uncertainty, when our nation feels more divided than ever, it's more important than ever to remember the principles that made America great. We're talking about the foundations of freedom, the belief in individual liberty, and the conviction that the American dream is alive and well. Let's get started.
One of the things that truly separates this country from so many others is this simple idea: the individual matters. Republicans understand that. They believe in the power of the individual, the strength that comes from personal freedom and responsibility. It's a belief that has shaped the very foundation of our nation. It's not about what the government says you can and can't do. It's about the freedom to make your own choices, to live your life without unnecessary interference. It's about the right to pursue your own happiness, to carve out your own path. It's about trusting the American people to make the best choices for themselves, their families, and their businesses. When we trust individuals, we see communities flourish. Families grow stronger, businesses thrive, and the entire society benefits. That's what personal responsibility is all about. It's about owning your decisions, learning from your mistakes, and growing as a result. It's about being accountable to yourself and to those around you. It's about empowering people, not controlling them. When people are empowered, they can achieve incredible things. They can break through barriers, overcome obstacles, and reach new heights. And let's be honest, for too long, we've seen the heavy hand of government trying to dictate every aspect of our lives. From the way we run our businesses to the way we educate our children, the government's reach has extended too far. From healthcare to education, the message has been clear. Washington knows best. But this top-down approach has stifled innovation and limited opportunities. It's time for a change. But Republicans are fighting back against this top-down approach. They are advocating for policies that put power back in the hands of the people. They believe in the power of the vote, the power of the individual voice. We believe in putting the power back where it belongs, in the hands of the people. Think about it. When people have the freedom to make their own decisions, they are more invested in the outcomes. They work harder, dream bigger, and achieve more. When individuals are free to pursue their own dreams, to innovate without unnecessary regulations, that's when the magic happens. That's when new ideas are born, new businesses are created, and new opportunities arise. That's when businesses grow, jobs are created, and the entire nation prospers. It's a ripple effect that starts with individual freedom and spreads throughout the entire economy. It's the American way, folks. It's the spirit of independence, the drive to succeed, and the belief in the power of the individual. And you don't have to take my word for it. Look around you. Look at the success stories, the innovations, the achievements that have come from individuals who were given the freedom to pursue their dreams. Just look at the track record. Throughout history, when individuals have been free to innovate and create, they have achieved incredible things. They have pushed boundaries, broken records, and changed the world. Time and again, when given the freedom to thrive, the American spirit has overcome every challenge, every obstacle. It's a testament to the power of individual freedom and personal responsibility. It's time to unleash that spirit once again. It's time to trust in the power of the individual, to believe in the strength of personal freedom, and to empower people to achieve their dreams. Let's make it happen.
Let's talk about something that's absolutely critical to the safety and security of every American: a strong national defense. Look, we live in a dangerous world. That's just a reality. And the only way to protect our freedoms, our families, and our way of life is to make sure America remains the most powerful nation on earth. Republicans understand this fundamental truth. We believe in peace through strength. We believe in supporting our military, the brave men and women who put their lives on the line every single day to defend our freedom. They deserve our unwavering support, and they deserve to have the very best equipment and resources at their disposal. Now, the radical left. They like to talk about defunding the police. Well, some of them want to defund the military too. They want to cut defense spending, weaken our military, and leave America vulnerable in a dangerous world. That's not just naive, it's downright dangerous. We can't let that happen. We need a strong military to deter our adversaries, to stand up for our allies, and to protect our interests around the globe. That's what it means to be a superpower, and that's a responsibility Republicans take very seriously.
Chapter 3: The American Dream. You know, for generations, people have come to this country with a dream, the American dream. It's a vision that has inspired millions to leave their homes, cross oceans, and start anew in a land of opportunity. It's the idea that no matter where you come from, no matter your background, if you're willing to work hard and play by the rules, you can achieve anything in America. This dream is built on the principles of freedom, equality, and the belief that everyone deserves a fair shot. Republicans believe in that dream. We hold it close to our hearts because it embodies the spirit of what makes this country great. We believe in creating an environment where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. This means fostering a society where innovation and hard work are rewarded. And how do we do that? How do we ensure that the American dream is accessible to all? By unleashing the power of the free market. The free market is the engine of our economy, driving growth and prosperity. By cutting taxes, reducing regulations, and getting government out of the way so that businesses can thrive and create jobs. When businesses succeed, they create opportunities for everyone. It's not rocket science, folks, it's common sense. A thriving economy benefits all Americans, not just a select few. But the radical left, they don't seem to understand this basic principle. They believe in more government control, more intervention, and more red tape. They think that the government knows how to run your business better than you do. They want to dictate how you should operate, stifling creativity and entrepreneurship. They think they can tax and spend their way to prosperity. But history has shown us that this approach only leads to waste and inefficiency. But all they're doing is stifling innovation, killing jobs, and making it harder for ordinary Americans to get ahead. When businesses close, communities suffer, and dreams are shattered. Republicans believe in empowering individuals, not bureaucrats. We trust the American people to make the best decisions for themselves and their families. We believe in the power of the American worker, the American entrepreneur, the American dream. These are the pillars that have built our nation and will continue to drive us forward. And we're going to fight every single day to make sure that dream remains alive and well for generations to come. Because the American dream is not just a goal, it's a promise we make to each other and to the future.
Chapter 4: Faith, Family, and Community. Now let's talk about something that's really at the heart of who we are as Americans, our values. These values are the guiding principles that shape our lives and our communities. Republicans believe in the values that have made this country great: faith, family, and community. These are not just words. They are the essence of our identity and the pillars upon which our nation stands. These are the building blocks of a strong and vibrant society. Without them, our communities would lack the cohesion and strength needed to thrive. We believe in protecting religious freedom, the right of every American to worship freely according to the dictates of their own conscience. This freedom is fundamental to our democracy and must be safeguarded at all costs. We believe in strengthening families, because strong families are the foundation of a strong nation. Families provide the support and love that individuals need to grow and succeed. And we believe in the importance of community, of coming together to solve problems and support one another. Communities are where we find belonging and where we can make a real difference in each other's lives. But sadly, these values are under attack today. We see efforts to erode the very principles that have held us together for generations. The radical left is trying to silence dissenting voices, redefine family, and undermine the very fabric of our society. They seek to replace our time-honored values with their own agenda. They want to impose their own narrow worldview on everyone else, and they're willing to use the power of government to do it. This is not just a political battle, it's a fight for the soul of our nation. Well, Republicans are standing up and saying enough is enough. We will not be silenced or coerced into abandoning our beliefs. We're not going to let them destroy the values that have made this country great. We will defend our principles with unwavering resolve. We're going to fight for our faith, our families, and our communities. This is a fight for the heart and soul of America, and we are committed to preserving what makes our nation unique. We're going to stand up for what we believe in, and we're not going to back down. Together, we will ensure that faith, family, and community remain the cornerstones of our great nation.
Chapter 5. Back to Basics. You know, it's time for some common sense in Washington. It's time to get back to basics, and that means getting our fiscal house in order. Republicans understand that you can't just keep spending money you don't have. You can't just keep racking up debt and expect future generations to pay the price. That's not compassionate. It's reckless. We believe in balanced budgets, lower taxes, and responsible spending. We believe in cutting waste, fraud, and abuse in government. And we believe in putting America back on a path to fiscal sanity. Now, the Democrats, they love to spend your money. They think they can solve every problem by throwing more money at it. But all they're doing is bankrupting our country and leaving our children and grandchildren with a mountain of debt. Republicans believe in a better way. We believe in empowering individuals, not government. We believe in free markets, not government handouts. And we believe in leaving a brighter future for our children and grandchildren. It's time to get our priorities straight. It's time to put America first.
Chapter 6. The choice is clear. So there you have it. 5 reasons why being a Republican is more than just a political affiliation. It's a commitment to the values that have made this country great. It's about believing in the power of the individual, the importance of a strong national defense, the principles of free markets, the sanctity of faith, family and community, and the need for fiscal responsibility. These are the principles that have always guided our party, and these are the principles that will continue to guide us as we fight for a brighter future for all Americans. We'll see you next time.